come experience this life-changing opportunity. Les Brown, I believe, is going to be either 79 or 80. He is still going strong. It's not over until he wins, and he's already winning, but he's still going. And get this, guys, he is actually going to be speaking on his birthday. On his birthday. Like, how many people would even work on their birthday, right? And this guy at 79 or 80-year-old, whichever one is of the two, he's going to be speaking. And again, it's not about the money. It's him just giving back. It's him just empowering the next wave of champions, of leaders, of people who believe that they too can win. So with that being said, good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Odetta King. We're super excited to have all of you on here tonight. If you are a guest, we welcome you. Thank you for joining us on this amazing Sunday evening. And I see the numbers are going up, but take a minute to either call or text someone and get them to come on so that they too can learn what we teach people here when it comes to money. And if you are a business partner of ours, right, this is your opportunity to master, right, articulating who we are, what we do, how we help families with this amazing campaign. And really and truly just help people, right? Just help people. What we do is we help people. We educate you, and we're going to help you save money, right? So it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. It's just having a heart of gold, wanting to help people learn basic financial concept to help people. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into it tonight. I'm going to be partnering with my business partner, Sherman, and we're going to talk about building wealth, right? How many of us wants to build wealth? Well, almost everybody, right? And wealth could be for different things. Some people just want it for financial freedom. Some people want it to be able to retire early or comfortable. Some people want it for to set their kids up. Some people just want to build generational wealth. But how? How do we do this? Well, there's so much information out there, right? There's too much market volatility. So what does that mean? The stock market go up, you make money. The stock market go down, you lose money. So how can you really build wealth if you're going to lose money? Then there's also inflation, right? Then we have so much confusion going on with what should we do or should not do. And then we have a lot of options. And then there's complexities, and then there's fees. Like, there's not enough education when it comes to money and how to build wealth. But guess what? There is hope, right? And this is why we do these webinars. And we're going to continue to do them, right? To educate the community. So we're here to help, right? We're going to show you powerful financial concept to help you decide on what investment plan works best for you. We're going to compare apple to apples, because when we sit with clients, whatever they tell us, we already know what they got. We can compare it, right? Well, also, you're going to learn how much interest you need to earn on your money to outpace inflation. And a very, very big one that most people are not prepared for, taxes. How is taxes going to eat away at our money? So you see, a lot of people are growing it. They might know how to grow it, but they don't understand taxes and know where to put their money to legally pay less tax. And then we're going to show you how to never, ever lose money when the stock market go down, right? Who's excited? Let's get started with the good old famous 3 rules to money, right? If you understand these 3 rules, you can explain these 3 rules. You're going to be able to help families. The first rule to money deals with compound interest. And what is compound interest? It's understanding how many years your money is going to take to double. It's a simple formula. You take the number 72. Don't ask me why. Albert Einstein is the one who created this. You take 72, you divide it by the interest. And that will tell you how many years your money is going to take to double. So if you're earning 4%, 72 divided by 4 is 18 years. So your $10,000 today will take 18 years to double to 20, and another 18 years to double to 40. So you may say, well, that's good. My money grew. Yeah, it grew, but it could have grown more. Because if you were getting 12%, far right, now your 12% is going to have your money double it in 6 years versus 18. So you could have two individuals saving money. It baffles me that you could have two people with the same amount of money, and in a matter of years, one of them will have more than the other. Why? They know this rule. They understood compound interest. And more importantly, they knew where to put their money to get a higher interest. You're going to see where that is today. The second rule to money deals with taxes. And again, we're not saying don't pay tax. We're just educating you on the better ways where you need to put your money to legally pay the least amount of tax. You see, when we get paid, our paycheck is being taxed before we even get the money. Then we get the money, and where do we put it? Straight into the checking account. Immediately, it's linked. The system has it set up. Your paycheck is linked to go straight to your checking account. Right? Now you have the money in your checking, your savings, your CD, stocks, mutual fund, any one of these. And as the money grow, you're going to pay taxes on the growth. That is called capital gains tax. Right? So you're paying tax on your income. Then you pay tax on the money that you're making. Well, it is what it is. That's how these accounts work. Now, for the folks that have a job, your job might be giving you one of these types of accounts. 401k, which is very, very popular. Everybody knows it. Even if they don't have it, they know of it. So we're going to stick with the 401k. With a 401k, you are not paying tax on the seed, which is the small money that you're contributing every week or every 2 weeks whenever you get paid. You're going to pay tax on the harvest, right? So now you save, and now you're ready to retire at 65, 59, or whatever age. Your money would have grown. And now you're going to pay tax on the big lump sum. Now, I know some people are always thinking, well, what if taxes don't increase? Well, first of all, you have your head in the cloud, because if you pay attention to what's going on in the economy, and in the U.S. economy particularly, all forms of taxes will go up. But let's just say I'm going to entertain you with that argument and say, okay, fine, taxes are not going to go up. It's a mathematical equation. It is a mathematical equation. Even if tax remains the same, let me go back here. Let's say tax is 30%. I'm just making up a number. 30% on 10,000 versus 30% on 640,000, because your money would have grown, right? It's a different end number. So it still goes back to, you're better off paying the tax today on your little money today versus delaying tax to later and hope and pray taxes don't go up. Well, the last time I checked, everything goes up. Your rent is not going down. Your mortgage is not going down unless you refinance, right? Nothing goes down. A loaf of bread is not going to go back to what it was 5 years ago, right? Eggs are not going to go back to the price what it was 5 years ago. No, it will continue to increase. So for these folks that have these types of accounts, although they're saving, which is good, they're also leaving a lot of money on the table, and it's uncertain. Uncertain because we do not know how much taxes will be in the future, right? Now we have tax advantages, which is your third bucket. And here, this is where we educate people to put their money. Because here you're gonna pay the tax on the little money today, right? You're going to pay tax on the 10,000 that's small today, or whatever that amount is. You pay the tax today while the money is small today. So when the money grows bigger later, you get to keep all of it, right? When it grows to 640,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, or whatever it grows to, you get to keep it. right? So tax advantage is positioning your money in accounts where you're legally paying the least amount of taxes because you're paying tax on today, the seed money, the small money. Guys, you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't even know this. So although they might tell you, oh, Odetta, I'm good, I'm saving, I'm growing my money. Well, let's talk about the taxes. How much you're going to pay in taxes? The bigger question is how much you're going to get to keep. Do you know how much you're going to get to keep? Because your 401k may show you have $1 million on paper, but are you getting to keep that entire million? No, you're not, right? So that's the second rule to money, taxes. Your third rule to money deals with your investment options. And here, you can put your money in one of the three places. Everybody only knows about the banks. This is why everybody goes to the bank. Because you see, when you go to the bank, your money is safe. And people are okay with not having a lot of growth because they want the safety first. So here your money is safe, but you're actually safely losing money. How can somebody put in the chat, how are we losing money by putting money in the bank? How are we losing money by putting money in the bank? Inflation, right? How much interest are you getting at the bank? No interest, exactly. No interest, no growth, and inflation. The interest that the bank are giving us is nothing. It's less than 1%. But how much is inflation? Inflation is more than 1%. So although we have, guys, we have to use the bank. Don't get me wrong. We all have to use the bank. We have to use the bank for transaction purposes, for moving the money, for parking the money. But just know that the bank are not designed to grow your money. It's whatever you put in, that's what you get in, right? So it's just a place to hold it, to keep it safe, but it's not going to grow much. But we all have to use the bank, right? Exactly, Gene. And then they take all of our money and then they go lend it out somewhere else, invest it somewhere else, and they get the big interest and give us less than 1%. So the second investment option is the stock market. And now here, people know that they can make a lot of money with the growth, but I also know that it's not safe. So it's like, on one hand, you go to the bank for the safety and you know you're not going to grow. And then you go to the stock market to grow, but you know it's not safe. It's crazy. But we're doing it. We're trying to juggle two things here. Let me put some money over here because it's safe. Let me put some money over here because it could grow, but I'm going to lose. And I'm okay with losing because everybody's losing. Can somebody mute the lines? So now when you have your growth bucket in a variable account, which is the stock market, people, they've actually gotten accustomed to losing money. They've actually gotten okay with losing money because that's what's happening with everybody else. But it's not okay. There is a third option. And this third option is with insurance companies. And because it's with insurance company, your money is insured. Now you have safety on your money and you also have growth on your money. So you've got the best of both worlds. You got the best of the bank, safety, and you got the best of the stock market with growth. You've got the best of both worlds, right? So when you put your money with an insurance company, your money is insured. Your money is safe and your money is growing. You're getting both options. Versus when you put it in the stock market, you're only getting growth, but no safety. When you put it in the bank, you're getting safety, but no growth. So it seems to me that the better option is getting the best of both worlds with an index account. And this is only offered with insurance companies that will insure your money. Now let's look at this index account. What is index account? This is called for short IUL, Index Universal Life. This is not your typical mom and pop, grandma, auntie, great aunt, co-worker, cousin policy. No, 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 no. Make no mistake, guys. When somebody tell me, oh, Dad, I got a life insurance. No, honey, you ain't got an IUL. This is a whole different class by itself. You ain't got an IUL. This don't mix it up. Don't mix it up. This is not the same, honey. Do not mix it up, okay? We're talking two different things here. This is a max funded cash value, super, super, super flexible policy that's designed for us to grow your money. Now, Transamerica is the #1 selling IUL, 8 consecutive quarters. That is 2 years in a row. They know what they're doing. They're the best. You can't rate yourself. The industry has to rate you, right? The industry has to rate you back to back. That's crazy. Yeah, Shaman, back to back, non-stop, consecutive, quarter after quarter, they're #1. Quarter after quarter, they're #1. Quarter after quarter, they're #1. Back to back. It's not like they did it once and then they went away, or then they like dropped off the leaders board. Back to back #1. They're A+, AM Best, A1 Moody's, and A+ S&P. Last I checked, A is good. A is always good. So when you get an IUL, Index Universal Life, these are the 4 major components benefits. But there's a lot of benefits. I've done a video, a webinar, sometime I think in the summer, talking about 25 benefits of an IUL. But today we're going to look at these 4 that you guys are seeing here. You have growth. Your money can grow up to 13%. You also have safety because remember, the insurance is insuring your money. You will never ever lose. In fact, when everybody else is losing money, you're going to make money. Let that sink in. When everybody else is losing, you are going to make money. 0.75 guarantee. It's in your contract, right? It's in your contract. On top of it, life insurance is a tax advantage vehicle. It's in the tax advantage bucket, which means your money is tax free at any age. And the fourth box, you also get life insurance with living benefit. What is living benefit? God forbid we get a chronic illness, a critical, or a terminal. Now the insurance company will pay you and I a check. A check. Money that you don't have anywhere. You don't have 600,000, you don't have 250,000, you don't have 500,000. You get hit with a heart attack, cancer, stroke. Where is that 250,000 coming from for treatment? The insurance company. You don't have to liquidate your own assets, right? So that's my part. I'm going to turn it over now to my business partner. Let me stop share the screen so you can share yours. Shaman is going to bring it home with a meat and potato, doing a side-by-side comparison. Please pay very good attention, because when we sit with clients, you know somebody who has a 401k, you know somebody who has real estate, you know somebody that has a life insurance. Pay very good attention so you can understand how to explain these things, or definitely put them in front of us. Let us do the explanation. But it's very important because these are basic products, or these are basic accounts that almost everybody is going to have, one or the other. So take it away, Shaman. We can't hear you. You're muted. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. If you want to see the Zoom, head over to my website. Head over to my website, odettaking.com/health and wealth, and you can see the Zoom.
Let's just quickly review what Odetta just went over.